Thank you for joining us here today on Desertwood Days, and I am your host, Kathy Blaze. I'd like to thank you for joining me on my second birthday show. Today's guests are Landis Owens, owner of Almighty Personal Training.
Well, just being able to, like, when you're on set, if you're gonna be sitting for a couple hours, you want to keep a snack around, give like some fruit or something to satiate you. So then, when a couple hours later, you can get something to eat.
And Simmone Jefferson, entrepreneur and pageant director.
I've been very fortunate. I'm very blessed because, especially with the younger girls, their parents, and that's what softens my heart. And I feel honored that they trust me.
And I'd like to thank Shavine Holmes for my headdress for my birthday. So you go and you get your snack, and we'll be right back right after this commercial break.
Today's episode of Desertwood Days with Kathy Blaze is sponsored by Movie Group, founder of the Dream Network channel. Learn more at dreamnetworkchannel.com.
Welcome back to Desertwood Days. I have been having such a blast celebrating my birthday, and my next guest that's here to celebrate with me, I love dearly. She's an actress, she's a model, she's a pageant queen, and she is so much more. And she was a guest on season 1, so she's special to us. Let's welcome Miss Simmone Jefferson. Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Good to have you back with
I'm
us
so
again.
happy to be back.
Thank you. And thank you for being here with me to celebrate my birthday this year. I really appreciate it.
It's my pleasure.
So, Miss Simmone, you were a guest here in season 1.
Yes.
It's been a while, and I know you've done a lot since then out in the community, out in acting and pageantry and modeling. You've just been a busy lady.
I'm trying. I have to keep up with the world.
You know, there's always some new guests, and I'd like to have them feel like they know you also. Where are you originally from?
Gary, Indiana.
Okay. What brought you to Arizona?
The heat, because I was born and raised in Indiana. Specifically, the blizzard of 1978.
Oh, wow.
That's when I said, when I leave away from here, I'm never coming back. And I left there in '86 and went into the Air Force. And I used to drive through here from my first base at Holloman in New Mexico.
Oh, okay.
And someone said, oh, it doesn't snow here. In 1986, I said, when I get out of the military, I'm moving to Arizona.
And
No
that's
snow.
what she did.
Yes.
Oh, my God. And I did. She's a veteran as well. Thank you for your service,
You're
love.
very welcome.
Thank you very much. I mean, you know, I think it takes a very special person to do what you veterans did for our country.
Yes, well,
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I do it all over again. It was my honor. And I love being a veteran of the United States Air Force. And I'm also an Army mom.
Yes.
So I have a son that's in the Army. And I have
Yes.
cousins and nephews in the Marines. So we've been across the branches, my whole family.
You know what? I was supposed to be a veteran of some sort, but my mom talked me out of going. I was supposed. No, it was the Army I wanted to go into when I. That was all I had planned when I was getting out of high school. I had met with recruiters, and they were sending me all the information. My mom talked me out of it. She was such a scaredy cat, and I went along with it.
Mhm.
But oh well. Oh
You
well.
were her baby.
Yes, and the only girl.
See, that's it.
Yeah, and the only girl also. So, Miss Simmone, you're a pageant director here in Arizona.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I know you started a new business here and you brought it to Arizona. So,
Yes.
yay, congratulations.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I am competing next year as Miss Arizona Universal Global. This past July, I crowned my successor for the international title. So, Universal
And
Global.
let me stop you there.
Okay.
And that was something she didn't have that title the last time she
Yeah.
was here. I mean, she had them all And I'm sure if you guys go back, you see I was trying on her tiaras. But you weren't there. So congratulations, that's
Thank
something
you.
new.
Thank you. Yes, I just haven't received my new sash and crown yet. But
Okay.
yes, so I'm Miss Arizona Universal Global, and I will
Okay.
be competing at Nationals next July in
Oh.
Orlando.
Okay.
So I'm bringing the Universal Global pageant to the Valley because it is a pageant for models. It's a family modeling pageant.
Okay.
So models out there, or men and women, little boys and
Mm.
girls, if you ever wanted to model, Universal Global pageant is for you.
Okay. And that's nice to know that it is for models
Yes.
because there's a difference and people don't understand that. There's other pageants that's more community based or scholarship based,
Yes.
and you don't have to be a model to be in those types of pageants. Okay, yeah, most of them they have a cause that they,
Mhm.
but yours is specifically for models.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and we get out into the community, and a
Yes.
lot of us have different platforms. Mine is breast cancer
Right.
awareness
Right.
and veterans.
Yes.
So we all get together, and we are a family, and we have such a good time at nationals. We have fashion shows, and we keep coming back because there are many divisions in age groups.
Right.
And I love mentoring and coaching. I'm Mama Simmone to many,
Uh,
so I go back every year and meet new babies and make new babies, and
right.
it's amazing.
You making new babies?
Well, yes, I'm making new babies. Making new babies to walk into their truth, to be happy and free, and to be proud of themselves, to be strong, and to believe in themselves.
Yes,
Mhm.
that is awesome because it is about a lot of encouragement. And you know what? You're doing, there's times where young ladies don't have a Simone at home or a mom at home to inspire them or encourage them. It's for different reasons. Okay, so that's why individuals like yourself and pageantries like yours is so important for the young ladies and young men in our community.
Yes.
To have someone when you don't have that person at home, to be able to have that person within you. And thank you for giving that to our children in the community. And not only our children, there's adults that still need that.
There is.
Right.
There is. We also, our sister pageant is Miss Global USA. And our current queen, Danielle, 2023, she is going to Vietnam to compete internationally.
Wow.
So I have that pageant to promote here too, the Miss Arizona Global USA, for the younger, 18 to 35. You could be married, no children. The pageant world is just changing so much.
Right.
Yeah, they've opened up the age groups in the other pageants, the Miss Universe.
Because they've seen the importance. I mean, looking at media, looking at your television, you see individuals of all age groups.
Yes.
So who are we to say, oh, because you get a certain age that you can't work anymore, you can't be in the front of the camera anymore because of your age.
Yes.
So I love that you guys are doing that and giving. And not only that, I mean, you know what, being out in the world and doing things, I mean, like our guest before, he's a personal trainer, helping individuals to live a long, healthy life. And that is what you guys do. It's also is by inspiring them and helping them to live a better life.
Yes.
And sometimes that's all people need is someone just to say, you know what, you can do this.
Yes, you have options. I find I just turned 63 in July, and it's difficult because nobody's looking for me. So I have to support and brand myself and getting out there to show the other women, it doesn't matter how old you are. Believe in yourself and get out there and stand in your truth.
And I love that you said that. And you're transparent, you're open, and you're honest because that's what they need to hear is transparency and be open and honest with people. The thing is, you said they're not looking at you, but we're still in this world of ageism. Is that if we were to take numbers away, there would be so a big piece of discrimination taken away because they're looking for you. Because I done seen you stretch your stuff on the runway, and you're honey, you hang in there with the best. Okay, if I were to if no one knew you were 63 and they put you on a runway with those 20-year-olds, they would be looking for you.
Yes.
Okay, that's the thing. The minute we start going, oh, he's this age, she's that age, we separate ourselves,
Mm-hmm.
is what we do.
Yes, we do.
And we start telling this person, oh, you can't do this. You can't do that because you're this, or you can't wear this because you're this age. And that's what we do. We divide and we conquer people because then we put them in a box and we put them in their place.
Yes. Yes.
So I love what you guys are doing. You're giving them opportunities so that they feel, you know what, I'm important.
Yes, and you're beautiful.
Yes.
And you have options to go out there after your dream, because a lot of young women and of all ages,
Right.
they don't pursue their dreams because of
'Cause
the
so-
industry standards.
And you know what? And we say industry standards, but you know what? We have to start be. All it takes is one person, then the next person
Mm-hmm.
to start changing that
Yes.
stigma that's there. I mean, we do it in independent film, independent modeling. We all do it. Oh, you know what? This role is for a 20-year-old. This role is for an 80-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, what if that 60-year-old can do that role of that 80-year-old, or that 40-year-old can do that role of that 20-year-old and look the part also? So
Absolutely.
why are you telling us who we are and what we can do?
Yes. There's a reason why there's an age range.
Mm-hmm.
You understand that as
Right.
an actress yourself.
Right.
So between 40 and 63, between 30.
Mm-hmm.
In my head, between 25 and 63, I'm your girl.
You know what? People
What?
probably realize we have the same last name.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Jefferson girls.
Yes, Jefferson girls. So, Miss Simmone, we were talking about pageantry and how beneficial it is to women and men in our community, and how it helps them feel included. It's about inclusion. I mean, in the acting and in the modeling industry, because you can help in all those areas, and in life most of all,
Especially, yes.
especially in life,
Mhm.
because there's so many individuals out here that even though they could, you know, you can have the biggest family in the world, but you're still alone, and you're still not getting that encouragement.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Or you can be an entertainer or a filmmaker, actor, actress, whatever, and you're still alone.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I just, again, I want to say thank you for what you do, because I watch you and notice that you're seen, know that you're seen, and I see how you work with these young ladies, and you're supporting them. You're like a whole marketing agent, you're marketing company yourself, promoting these young ladies and showing them that they're doing amazing jobs out here and that they're seen also. They may not be with this, hey, national corporate modeling agency or whatever, and they're just getting started off, but you're making them feel like they're already there.
Yes. I've been very fortunate. I'm very blessed because, especially with the younger girls, their parents. And that's what softens my heart. And I feel honored that they trust me
Right.
to work and coach their daughters or
Right.
young sons. And it's just the greatest
And
feeling
that
in
is
the
a
world.
great feeling.
Yeah, it
Yes,
is, yes.
I worked with young, I worked with youth
Mhm.
before, and it is a good feeling. You know what's even in you, and I know you've experienced this, an even better feeling is when you worked with someone that say was yay high, and now they're like 16, 17, strutting these runways and heels, and I remember when you were 5.
I know, right? It's amazing, especially when you were like, "Oh, I just love you," and now you're really. When did this happen? You know,
Right,
looking up to them
right.
literally. You
Right.
know,
And that is some of the things we get to see in this industry. We get to see the growth,
Yes.
and we get to see the challenges. We get to see it all out here, things that they're going through, and we can teach the next generation.
Right, and I'm learning from them also.
Right, right. There's always something to
Oh
learn.
yes, I am learning from them.
Right.
I look up to them a lot. These
Mhm.
little ones. The generation
And
today.
that's a good thing that you say that, because you know what? Parents need to know that they can learn from their kids also.
Yes.
that you learn from them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's usually someone else saying that about someone else's child,
Mhm.
that I learned from them.
Mm-hmm.
But as parents, we have to learn to say, hey, I can learn something from my kid also.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Even with our cell phones, I always say, if you don't understand, ask a youngin. Because
Right.
they can figure it out and fix everything for you.
Yes, they can.
Mhm.
Well, I know you brought some media. I want to get to that and see what you
Okay.
brought for us today so we can talk
Okay.
about that, okay? So what do we have here?
Envy Models and Talent, Arizona. So my agency is Envy Models and Talent, based out of Fort Myers, Florida.
Okay.
And my agent is Susie Hosfeld.
Oh.
So she is branching off of Southwest Branch, and I'll be managing that here.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. That's awesome.
So I'm excited about that, and I started posting, and one can submit to my email address,
Okay.
photos, stats, to show the interest of being wanted to be a part of the agency, and I'll look over them and submit them to Susie, and then we would go on from there.
Okay, and I'm going to toot your horn.
Yeah.
Also, being a model of a pageant queen for Envy Models and Talent.
Mm-hmm.
You were in a national commercial. So just to let them know that is those type of opportunities that was afforded to you by being a part of this. Can you tell us a little bit about your commercial?
Oh my gosh. It was 2 years ago when I won the national title in Florida for Elite Universal Global. And a few days before, Susie said, Simmone, you booked a job. And I'm like, no way. I was on the beach, lying on the beach in St. Augustine for my birthday. And so I got crowned. The producers called me. We want you here Sunday. We're going to send your make reservations for you at the airport. And I literally got crowned, went to the airport in Orlando. They flew me to Memphis, where I stayed for like 3 days and shot the commercial, Aetna Medical.
Yay! Congratulations.
Thank you. It was so much fun. And I was the grandmother walking through the zoo with my little granddaughter.
I saw you.
Yeah, it was so much fun. And you want to know something? I remember when I first had the meeting with them that morning, the director said, she doesn't look like a grandmother. At that moment, my heart went, oh my gosh, are they going to send me home? And the stylist said, oh, we got her in hair and makeup.
Right.
But, it was fun.
See,
it
that's again with that ageism.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
But it worked.
You could have lost that opportunity. Yeah, because of, you didn't look, whatever in their head that makes them think of what a grandma looks like. Honey, grandmas are in their 30s nowadays.
And that's what he said when I put on my little outfit and my little glasses. He was like, Simmone, my goodness, I can't believe you're the same person I saw from this morning.
Right.
I go, I know.
That's what hair and makeup does.
Yes.
And what do we have here, Miss Simmone?
Now casting for Miss Global USA Phoenix. So I am looking for at-large candidates between the ages of 18 and 35. You could be married, no children, to be Miss Arizona, Global USA, or a local title, Miss Phoenix, Global USA, to compete at Nationals next July in Orlando, Florida.
Wonderful.
So send me your email, my email me, or you can call me for more information.
Okay.
Yes.
And who is this beautiful lady in pink? Tell us about this.
Universal Global Pageant. That's the pageant that I'm involved in.
Okay.
Miss Arizona Universal Global, multiple divisions. We start from 6 months old to classic 65 and over. Little girls, boys,
I was hoping you said that because I was ready to go back on what I said about ageism, and I was ready to kick you out of here.
I know. But see, this Universal Global, it's a pageant. It's a family pageant. It's a pageant for models. Come and stretch your stuff, because during the week of our nationals, we have fashion shows. We have designers that come in. We have fashion shows. And we also have the International Supermodel event, which is separate from the pageant, but there's like 7, 8 categories. Amazing in Black, Pretty in Pink for each division. And I won that for 2 years. Great, 2 years for the elite division, yes.
Of course you did.
We want to see who you are.
Yes.
Who you are, how you would represent yourself, and how you would work the runway. Put your outfits together. Let us see what you do.
Right. And I love that you guys help them to get to that point and to help them figure out who they are.
Yes.
Because sometimes we don't know who we are.
I know.
Yeah, so
It took me a long time to figure out.
yeah, I'm still trying to figure
I
it
know,
out.
right?
When I grow up, I want to be like that person who knows who they are.
I know, right?
Well, you know what? It was such a pleasure to have you here. Um, where can our audience reach you again if they want to be a part of this?
Well, my phone number, 623-910-0016. Please call me, leave a message if I don't answer, and I will return your call. And my email is murasakaicho, the number 6,
Okay.
@gmail.com. And that's purple butterfly in Japanese. I know it's long, but my sons gave it to me many years ago.
That is awesome. That is awesome. It was such a pleasure to have you here celebrating my special birthday.
Yes.
And not that this birthday is any special than last year, but you know, each year is more special.
Yes,
It's more special each year.
I know. And you can think about the last 365 days,
I know.
how you've grown.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what we think about each
Mhm.
year is how we've grown.
Yes.
Yes. So I appreciate you.
Well, thank
And
you for
I
having
look
me.
forward to all that you have to do in the community because I know this is going to be a challenge for you, especially in the state of Arizona.
Yes,
I mean, it's different.
very.
Yeah, so it's going to take some hard work, but I know you can get it done.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
Yes,
it.
thank you. And I want to thank you all for joining me on my birthday celebration here today. Oh, oh my goodness! I guess I
All
have
for
to make-
you. You have to blow them out, baby.
Yes. Oh my God. Can I do this?
Make a wish.
Let me make a wish. Well, my wish is thanking you guys for being here with me today. That's all I wanted, so it's such a pleasure. Oh!
Come on, you can do it. Yay! Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Mwah.
And thank you for joining us here today on Desertwood Days, and we'll catch you next time.